Hi again, 3GD. Here's your maths lesson, week 6, lesson 3. Let's head back to the Top Marks website for a warm-up. Type into the search calculation balance. Start here. We're multiplying by 2, 3, 4 and 5, and you can see the balance scales here. You've got a question and an answer, but this answer's too big, isn't it? It's too heavy, it's weighing this side down. So use the arrows to lower the answer to 3. 1, 3 is 3. You can check. Okay. Then try a different one. 2 times 1. Well, it's not 5, is it? That's too big. Lower it. Check. Now these are quite easy. You might prefer to move on to the harder version. Let me show you. You need this side if you found this a bit too easy. But don't worry, if you prefer sticking here, you're still doing really well. Let me show you this side. You've got 2 calculations this time. It's telling you that this side's too heavy. Look, the crocodile is eating a bigger number. So we've got to make this bigger, haven't we, by using the up buttons. What do you think 6 3s are? Hopefully you think it's 18. But how can we make this weigh 18? We need to make this bigger somehow, don't we? Instead of 8 times 2, it could be 9 times 2, look. Try a different one. It is harder. But look at the balance. It's showing you whether to make this bigger or smaller, and so is the crocodile. Stretch yourself. Give yourselves a go. Some revision on time now. This is telling you it's 6:30, but what would that look like on a digital clock? Can you write it down for me on some squared paper? Should have got 6:30, shouldn't you? Because it was 6 o'clock, but the big hand has gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes after 6 o'clock. How would you write 8:30 digitally? Write it down. "8:30. How about this one? Think how we'd say it in the analogue way, and then write down how you'd say it the digital way. 1:30. How about this? It's not 2 o'clock, it's not 2:30. Look where the red hand is. We'd say that it's 2:15, but how would we write it the digital way? Write it down. How many minutes has this gone past? 5, 10, 15. 2:15. So how do you write this in the digital way? And this. Try this one now. Look, the big hand's gone past the 6, so it's not something past now, it's something to. 9:45. There's 1/4 of the clock to go, and then it will be 10 o'clock, won't it? But how do you write that in the digital way? It hasn't gone past the 10 yet, so it can't be 10 something. It's going to be 9 something, isn't it? That big hand has gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 minutes past 9. So you should have put 9:45. How do you write this in a digital way? Be careful, the hour hand hasn't gone past the 1 yet. 12:45. Did you get that? How about this one? 3:45. Let's try some different times now. Now remember, the big hand, the minute hand, when it moves from one number to the next, 5 minutes has gone past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 7:05. But how would you show that digitally? Can you write it down? you should have got 7:05. Let's try another one. What time's that? 9:20, isn't it? It was 9 o'clock. The little hand showing us that. But the big hand is showing us it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes past 9. Write it down digitally. 9:20. Try this one. Write it down digitally. 25 minutes past 11. Ta-da! 11:25. How would we say that? The analogue way would say 20 minutes to 2. Look, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes more and it will be 2 o'clock. But how do you write it digitally? 1:40. Last one. The old-fashioned analogue way, we would say 5 minutes to 3. But digitally, 2:55. Look, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 minutes have gone by since it was 2 o'clock. The main part of our lesson today, we're going to start with a 3-digit number and add a 2-digit number. So have a think. How could you do this? Pause the video. We know that the hundreds are going to stay the same because 65 and 26 add up to less than 100, don't they? What we're going to do is 365. Let's add the 20 first. So that will be 385, won't it? And now we just need to add on the 6. And you can use your known number facts. You know that 385, if you add 5, you would get 390, but you need to add one more because you should have added 6. So it's 391. There are other ways of doing it, of course. We know we're in the 300s. Now let's add up the 10s. 80. And 5 and 6, you should know, is 11. So all together, we've got 300. 80 and the 10 gives you your 90. And the 1, 391. Remember, we call this the partitioning way. You might find the other way easier though. Adding on your 10s, then adding on the 1s. Up to you. I just got the same answer using both methods, but let's see if we were right. Yes. You write down this sum on some squared paper and choose which method you're going to use. Are you going to partition and recombine, or are you going to add your 40 on first, then add the 7 on? Off you go. Show me your working out if you can, then I know which method you used. Pause the video. Okay, here we go. Did you get 483? If not, have another go. Then try this one. You could always use one method first and then the other method to check it. Pause the video again and get working out. Let's see if you were right. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Try some more now. Find this in your pack and you can write on the sheet or on square paper. And you might want to use a square paper to show me some working out as well. Or for some rough work. Off you go. For some extension work today, you can make up some of your own sums. you can start with a 4-digit number, and you might want to add on a 3-digit number to it or a 2-digit number. See how you get on. So it could be something like 4,324 plus 36. And here you've got to think about your thousands and your hundreds, tens and ones. You might want to try something like 5,729 plus 341. So always start with a 4-digit number and add on either a 2-digit or a 3-digit number. Off you go. That's it for another day, boys. Keep working hard. You're doing really well. See you tomorrow. Bye.